Hi, I'm Tamara, Urquhart, physiotherapist and Pilates instructor at Soulitude Health in Maxwell. Today I'm going to be taking you through about 15-minute session of Pilates, and we'll be working at about an intermediate level today. So if you have any injuries, if you are pre or postnatal, I'd recommend that you check in with your physiotherapist before starting these exercises, unless you've already been currently doing some form of exercise program similar to Pilates. Okay, we're going to start in sitting today, legs straight out in front. We're just starting with a spiral twist, so you bring the right leg up and over, wrap around with the left arm, and you're just twisting around into a stretch here. As you rotate around, lengthen through the spine, lift through the chest, and hold that stretch. And then coming through the middle, extend that leg away, change to the other side, opposite leg, around and rotate. Coming back, extend both legs away, both arms stretching out in front. We're starting with your bow and arrow stretch here. We take a breath in. As you breathe out, drawing the arm back, reach one arm back behind, and then coming back through the center. Other side, breathe out as you twist. Breath in, coming back to the front. Let the head follow the hand. And you're getting as much rotation as you can through the upper body here. Try not to hold any tension in the upper neck, upper shoulder area. Feel the shoulders dropping down. And we'll do 2 more each side. Last one each side. Coming back to the middle, bending the knees up. We're going to start again with the arms out in front. This time you're adding a curl back. So I'll do this side on so you can see what my back's doing. You're tucking the tailbone under, drawing the belly button back to the spine, and you're rolling back to about halfway, and then coming back up to a nice straight back. So it's tuck under, scoop, roll back, and then coming back up. As you're doing these, you should be feeling as though the belly button's drawing back towards the spine. You're lifting up to the pelvic floor, and the shoulders are staying nice and relaxed. The further you go back, the harder it will be. If you need to make it a little bit easier, just don't roll back so far. Keep going there for another 3. And last one. Then we're adding an arm opening into that exercise. So you're rolling back and opening one arm out to the side, back to the center. Let the other arm open to the side, back to center. Again, letting the head follow the hand. Still with the belly button drawing back towards the spine. And maintain that lift through the pelvic floor. And the further back you go, the harder this exercise will be. If you need to make it a little bit easier, stay up a little bit higher. And we've got 2 more each side. Then coming up from there, extend the legs out in front, just have a stretch forward, up and over your legs, reaching the arms forward. And from here we're rolling down to lie flat on your mat. As you lie down, tuck the tailbone under. You're trying to roll down slow and controlled so you get each vertebra of your spine onto the mat. And then we're going to start lying on flat on your back here. Bending the knees up, so feet are flat. Hips, knees and feet are all in alignment. And we're starting with a bridge exercise here. So for your bridge, scoop through the tummy, squeeze the glutes, roll up into your bridge, and we're taking the arms up, so fingertips are pointing towards the ceiling. From here, we're going to maintain your bridge position, bring the opposite hand to knee, to tap, and then lower, and then the other side. tap and roll. As you're doing this exercise, you're trying to maintain your stability through the pelvis area. So as that leg lifts, try not to get any dipping or twisting through the pelvis. Making sure you keep squeezing through the glutes. So through here, through the buttocks, keep working to keep the hips up and keep the hips stable. And one more each side. Okay, we're rolling down from there, so rolling back down through the spine, arms come down. Then we're going back up into a bridge again, so rolling up, back to your bridge position, and this time the arm and leg go away from each other. So opposite arm and leg extend, back to the centre, extend, back to the centre. Still make sure you're maintaining that hold through the glutes, stabilising as much as you can through the pelvis. As you extend the leg, you're just taking the leg straight away from you. It doesn't have to go up towards the ceiling, just lengthening the foot away. And we're doing one more each side. And then roll back down to your bridge, so work your way back down through the spine, arms come down, reach down. Here we're going onto your tabletop position. So for your tabletop position, both legs are coming up. You're after a 90-degree angle up hip and the knees. Holding that position there, flex the feet, and we're doing toe taps. So legs dropping down, heel tapping the floor, lifting back up. Alternating legs, trying to maintain that angle at the knee, so maintain that 90-degree angle. Maintaining your neutral spine on the floor, neutral spine position. And you're doing that by staying switched on through your deep tummy muscles, belly buttons drawing down, and maintaining pelvic floor hold. Go 2 more on each side. And then finishing with the legs up, so keep the legs in tabletop, taking the fingertips up towards the ceiling once again, and going onto your dead bug. So here the opposite arm and leg are going to extend away from each other, and then come back to the centre. And then the other side, extending away, coming back to the centre. Again, maintaining neutral spine, not letting the back arch up off the floor. Staying switched on through the core muscles and maintaining pelvic floor hold. Keep returning back to that tabletop position. One more each side. Back to tabletop position and hold here for your Pilates hundreds. So you can either keep the legs in tabletop, or you can, if you want to make it a little bit harder, extend the legs away. The arms are lifting just up off the floor, belly button's drawing down, lift through pelvic floor muscles, and you're breathing in for 5 pulses, and then breathe out for 5. In for 5, and out for 5. If the legs are extended, keep those heels together and just slightly squeeze your heels together so you get that bit of activation through your inner thigh as well. If you tend to get sore or tight through the neck, just keep one hand behind the head so the head's supported. And keep going there. The lower you go with your legs here, the harder this exercise will be. But you need to keep the legs in a level where you can maintain your neutral spine position with the back. few more breaths. And then resting down. When you lower down, just bring the knees into the chest, little press to the chest for rest. And then the legs are going straight up towards the ceiling for reverse crunches. So for your reverse crunches, you can either have your hands flat on the floor, or if you'd like to make it a little bit more difficult, wrap the hands across your chest. So from here, you're just lifting your tailbone just up off the floor. So it's a little squeeze and lift. And then trying to control the lowering as well. So the lift is coming from your deep abdominals, so really low down in the tummy muscles, pelvic floor, and glutes as well. You're just trying to avoid that flop back onto the floor and control that rolling back down through the spine. Two more there. And then we're doing leg drops. So you're hanging on behind one leg, the other leg's dropping down towards the floor, lifting back up, and then change. So you're alternating legs here. If you need to use your hands here, you can use your hands. It makes it a little bit easier. If you can do it without the hands, just let the hands drop by the side, and then work from there, one leg at a time. So as the leg is dropping, again, you're maintaining that neutral spine position, not letting the lower back arch up off the floor. And you do that by engaging through your abdominals. Two more each side. Okay, feet finishing up in the air, and we're doing one more set of each of those. So keep your feet up, hands are either wrapped across your chest or by your side. Reverse crunches. Working on the squeeze through the lower abdominal muscles and the glutes. Two more. And then straight onto your leg drops. So either hands dropping down by your side, or if you need to, keep the hands there for a little bit of extra support. One more each side. Let the knees drop into the chest again. Just squeeze the knees into the chest. Little rock side to side as you give the hips a bit of a break. And then as you release from there, we're going to make our way onto your side. So starting in side position with the knees tucked in. The hands coming in underneath the shoulder, and the top hand can start on your waist. So from here, you're just pressing up onto that bottom knee. So you lift up through the hips, bottom waistline, extend the top leg away, and we're just coming up into a hold there. You can extend the top arm away as well. So in this position, you need to be lifting through the bottom glute, bottom waistline, open up through the shoulders, and just a hold. Start. And then we're lowering down from there, coming down, and then going back up. Again, extend through the fingers, extend the leg away, this time circling the leg. But try to maintain your stability through the trunk. So think about your abdominal muscles, and you're using them to stabilize the trunk and the pelvis. Reverse the direction with your circles. Keep the knee extended and move from the hip. Good. And lowering down there, we're going to do one more on that side. So the last one here, you extend up. This time take the arm all the way up overhead, extend the leg away, Come together, bring your elbow and knee together in the middle and then extend. So you come together, meet in the middle, stretch away. Keep working through your glutes on the supporting leg. Lift through the bottom waistline. Two more. Good. Coming down from there and then changing to the other side. So once again, that hand's coming underneath the shoulder. Start with the hand on the waist as you lift up onto the bottom knee. Extend the top arm up towards the ceiling and top leg away. It's just a hold. As you're holding, work through the bottom glute, bottom waistline, and stabilize. Lowering down, and then same again, extend up, stretch the top leg away and start in circles. As stable as you can be through the trunk and the spine. Reverse your circles back the other direction, keeping the knee straight, work from hip. Good, lowering down on that side, and one more on that side, last one. Taking the arm up overhead this time, extend the top leg away, coming together, meet elbow to knee in the middle, and then extend. More. Last one. And lowering down. Well done. And we're just going to finish here with a glute stretch. So you're rolling onto your back onto the floor, going onto opposite knee, and then reach through with the arms, grab the legs, and pull the legs in towards your chest, hold and stretch. As a stretching, you want to come back to your breathing. Back to nice relaxed breathing and making sure that breath goes all the way to the base of your lungs. Hold that stretch. And then change to the other leg. Drawing the legs in towards your chest. As you breathe out, you can sink into the stretch a little bit more. And then letting go from there. Okay, so that's all for your session today. Thank you for joining in and having a go, and stay tuned for future videos coming in the next few weeks. Thanks.